This is a reading for the sign of Virgo. And I'm just lighting Palo Santo incense so that the energy will be nice and healthy and clean for you. I like to have Palo Santo burning every time I do a reading. Just keeps the air clean. Cheers for the messages and the particular sign that I'm doing. So, Virgo, how are you? This is your reading. So let's get the most external potent energies that are surrounding the Virgos at this time, please. So you've got Leo here. Leo is the lover. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo, or you could have Leo in your chart, along with Taurus. Those are both fixed signs. Oh my gosh, then you got Aquarius, which is another fixed sign. Okay, then the 12th house. So interesting. You've got 3 fixed signs here, Virgo, with the 12th house. The 12th house is the house that's about your spirituality, your connection to the divine, your subconscious, your dreamscape. On the card it says 12th house, it says surrender. And then it says subconscious mind, compassion, karma, forgiveness, baggage, the unseen, healing, spiritual development, Akashic records, and prayer. Then Taurus, this is the bombshell. It says earthly, practical, steadfast, productive, fertile, tactile, ample, worthy, ripe, pleasure-seeking. Leo the lover. And this is expressive, creative, loving, playful, warm, overt, self-confident, flirtatious. And then Aquarius, the innovator. Experimental, rational, unique, liberal, electric, group-oriented, humanitarian, free, radical, eccentric, diverse. Okay, so Aquarius, Leo, Taurus. And you've got the 12th house here, Virgo. All right. Let's see a number for Virgos, please. All right, so you've got 25. I am intelligent. You have a great ability to take in and process information on both conscious and subconscious levels. Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. I am intelligent. And then 333, I am powerful. You are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truth and be positive, and be a positive light to others. So 333 and 25. Bottom of the deck is number 6. Okay. That is the Virgo house. You are the number 6 house on the zodiacal wheel. Your heart is your gift. You are a natural born nurturer and have a great talent for helping and healing others. You are the epitome of self-sacrifice and a protector of those you love. I am nurturing. Aww. That's beautiful. Okay, Virgo. Show me the messages here for the Virgos, please. This is offerings. You will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. Then we've got some drama unfolding. Beware of troublemakers in the workplace. The job you want may have too much upheaval to bear. Keep emotions and gossip in check. And then unfolding, access to greater prosperity is opening up for you slowly. You are growing as you learn more and keep expanding. So drama, unfolding, and offerings. So just beware of the work dynamics. Don't get yourself involved in any of that. It's best to just remain on a good professional relations with the people you work with, because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, nobody there is really a friend, quote unquote, you know, because it's all about the work environment. So just keep to yourself. To those of you that that message is resonating with about the drama, don't get caught up in any of that. It's just unnecessary headaches you don't need. So I'm going to pull a Celtic cross for you, Virgo. Show me for the Virgos, please. It's a 10-card spread. Wow. All right. So the very first card is the 10 of Wands. That's how you're coming in, Virgo. That's all about having a lot of burden, carrying too much, and being too weighed down for your own benefit. Yeah, something is really overpowering you. You feel burdened. 4 more cards, please. So in this Celtic cross, I get 2 positions that will tell me about your energy. First one is the 10 of Wands. The second one is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is about being curious, really have an inquisitive nature, being a researcher. It's an air energy. So at the bottom of the deck here is the 6 of Wands. This is about success and having your peers recognize you, being recognized by, you know, your coworkers, your superiors. It's all about success and being admired for your good deeds. And that's your hidden energy at this time, or something that you can't see. So you're coming in as this 10 of Wands, like I was telling you about. It's about having too much, you're just overwhelmed. You're burdened by something, and it's really getting you off your, it's like pulling you off your game, because there's something here that's strenuous, that it's more than your share. Now, you're being challenged by the Page of Cups, and this is about intuition. I feel like for most of you Virgos, this is, you know, the pages are like young adolescent energy, and the cups are all about emotions. So this could be an invitation to a new emotional experience with somebody, or an opening to an emotional understanding with somebody that you have history with. I'll have to clarify to know more, but why that's your challenge. But with the 12th house here showing up in your oracles, I feel like it's a connection to your dreamscape, your subconscious, and your inner voice. Because of that burden you're shouldering with the 10 of Wands, you're not listening to your inner voice. So at the foundation of this is the 7 of Cups. This is confused and muddled thinking, having a lot of choices, leading to a lot of options and a lot of things that cause you confusion. It's a lot of fantasy and something not being real, and sometimes you pick something and it turns out to be something you didn't anticipate. So, like, you know, it's all about like fantasy and confusion and muddled thinking. Crowning you is the Fool. Now, this is all about taking that leap of faith without any baggage, right? So that 10 of Wands energy that we saw is finito, and this is your thoughts. So I feel like you're thinking a lot about ditching something that represents hard, like a hardness or a brutalness or like a heaviness that you have to bear. Your thoughts are consumed with this new journey forward that you don't have to take a lot of baggage with you. Quite literally, the Fool only has this one little bag. They don't bring expectations. They don't bring their past, their drama, their experiences. It's all about the moment, being in the present, being in the now, and just being alive and taking that leap of faith into this unknown path. So a past influence that's still, the past that's still influencing you is the Empress. This is the number 3 in the Major Arcana. This is the maternal energy in the tarot. The mother of the tarot, it's not about gender, so it could be a mother figure for some of you Virgos. Others of you, it's your own maternal side or your own maternal energy that's still influencing you, or it's something that has to do with a mother figure that you had, or it could be somebody's pregnant. However it shows up for you. The Empress is Venetian energy, and the High Priestess is the number 2 in the Major Arcana after the Magician. It goes the Fool, which is the number 0. Number 1 is the Magician, number 2 is the High Priestess, number 3 is the Empress. So at the High Priestess is when the subconscious and the soul are heard. It's like the mystery of the unseen is gathered into the intuition. And then when you hit the Empress, number 3, is when you drop down into the body. It's got that I was going to say Taurian, but Taurus energy, which is like creature comforts, food, you know, things that smell good, good aromas, beauty, aesthetics, fashion, decor. It represents all that plush energy. And in your incoming energy here, we've got the 5 of Swords. So this energy, 5s are about challenges and change, and they represent, this one represents conflict. There's strife, there's like a underhandedness showing up here. Now, I'll clarify that to find out more about what that's all about for you. Another representative of you, I talked about this already, was the Page of Swords. That curiousness. That it's like the spy of the tarot, it can be. But it's also about being inquisitive, being curious, doing your research. And then in the environment that's surrounding you is the Hermit. This is the Virgo card in the Major Arcana number 9. And this is the Sage. This is the part of you that you connect to when you go within, that inner voice. So you have a lot of support in your environment that surrounds you, that is supporting your inner quest, if you will. When you disconnect from the outside modern world and you allow yourself to go within and quiet your mind, and then you get the downloads from the universe, from source. You know, that's how the lantern gets lit up with the Hermit's wisdom, is through the connection to the divine, connection to source, connection to their heart. Okay, in your hopes and fears position is the 3 of Wands. So this is Sun and Aries energy. This is about you being creative and motivated, but waiting for, this person is waiting for their ships to come in. Basically, you've done some work and you realize that the fruits of your labor will be, it reminds me of that saying, like, the juice is worth the squeeze. So it's like whatever you had to do to produce something. Your fruits of your labor will be returned to you, like from the effort that you exerted, it will be worth it. And the Three of Wands is like awaiting the return of their goods. It's like the ships are coming in, energy. And it's all about being sure of yourself. So the hopes and fears position, you're a little uncertain about if you're going to get a return, like a return of investment. As a potential outcome is the Virgo energy, Eight of Pentacles. This is very much Virgo. This is about dedicated effort. It could be being an apprentice, learning a new skill, or it could be in your work life, in your career. Basically anywhere that you give a lot of yourself and you are responsible, dutiful, you show up, you're on time, you do what you're supposed to do, you put in the extra time to learn, you know what I mean? Like, this is that energy, Eight of Pentacles, such a great Virgo energy. All right, so I'm going to clarify here with the, what is this called? Wild Reflections Tarot deck. Okay, so let's clarify the Page of Cups in the challenge position for Virgo. Page of Cups, show me that, please. So the Ace of Cups. So there's a beginning in an emotional connection. Six of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune is all about destiny and about the wheel turning. It's like we're always on the wheel, whether we're on the lower or the higher part of the wheel. It's always, you know, in movement as our lives continue. It's about destiny, luck, the North Node, karma. The Ace of Cups is a beginning in an emotional experience. Cups is unconditional love, emotions. And aces are always beginnings. And the Six of Swords is about going from a stressful place to a less stressful place. And then the Eight of Wands, you also got... so this Page of Cups is all about you getting messages, because this is about communication. The Eight of Wands is about fast incoming and outgoing messages, however they come in. Text, FaceTime, speaking, contact in person. But there's something that is changing for you with the Wheel of Fortune here that is bringing you from a stress to a less stressful place with this bountiful unconditional love. And there's a lot of messages coming in and outgoing that I feel like with the Page of Cups as a challenge position that you're not like paying enough attention to. I think that's why you got the 12th house here, which is the connection to the divine. Surrender to your intuition and allow yourself to hear the call of your soul. Excuse me, sorry, my ear itched. Okay, so Virgo. What else did we want to clarify for Virgo? The Five of Swords and their incoming energy. What's that? What's the Five of Swords and their incoming energy? And I just remember that card that said drama. Okay. What's the Five of Swords for Virgo? So I stopped the video last night when I was clarifying your incoming energy, which is the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords represents conflict, strife, and like a cunning, sly energy. So that's in your incoming energy. So to clarify that, the moon... Where are the clarifiers? The moon has come out. Here we go. Along with the Knight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. But first, here's the moon. and the Knight of Cups. So this is clarifying the Five of Swords. And the moon is signifying a period of endings and new beginnings. And the presence of water reflects the emotional landscape you're navigating. The mountain that stands beside the water suggests you have the emotional strength to overcome. This is about overcoming challenges with intuition, achieving success through self-belief, releasing limiting beliefs, and achieving financial security. The moon signifies a time of introspection and emotional processing, but with a powerful undercurrent of hope and optimism. By trusting your intuition and inner wisdom, you can navigate uncertainty and achieve your goals. Now, this is important because this Page of Cups is as your challenge position, and that's that water. And this is why you're challenged by that current at this time, because there's something that is preventing you from hearing it clearly. Your voice, your connection to source, and the messages that you're receiving, like the downloads you're getting. So your intuition is very important for you to listen to and for you to reconnect with. The Knight of Cups is a card that is a sign that you may be moving forward with a creative project. You have intuitively left compelled to manifest. Sorry, you have... This Knight of Cups is a card that represents a creative project you have intuitively felt compelled to manifest. It's also about mediating disputes about finances, using creativity to achieve financial goals. And this card also serves as a reminder to be vulnerable and express love to those around you. Although it can feel scary to bare your soul, the bravery will allow you to embody greater intimacy and connection with others. Which leads me to the third and final card that is clarifying this Five of Swords in your incoming, which is the Six of Pentacles. And this is a card that is saying that there's going to be equal give and take. It's a card of generosity. And it feels like once you connect back into your... once you get into the groove of hearing your connection to your guides or source, the universe, whichever your belief is, you will get either a promotion or some sort of leveling up will be offered to you. It's definitely giving you a gift for your connection to the intuition aspect. Now, this 12th house is definitely about that as well. I just wanted to remind you that because that's, you came in. And there's a lot of fixed energy around this 12th house with Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. Those are 3 signs that are fixed out of the 4. You're just missing Scorpio. And I feel like a lot of you Virgos have some placements in Scorpio. So being that all that fixed energy, fixed means it's like the middle of the season. So that's when that energy just holds on to what it is. So cardinal starts the season, so like that's the beginning of spring, for example. And then the fixed will stay in the middle of spring and hold it down. And then the mutable comes in, and that's Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius energy. Mutables come in and then to help the change. And then cardinal comes in again to start. So that's how those 3 energies flow through the zodiacal wheel of the signs. So these fixed energies around your 12th house tell me that there's a lot of stubbornness, a lot of like thick-headedness that surrounds this connection for you. So in reestablishing it, it's going to be very important because there's just some sort of barrier. However, you can most definitely do it because you're more than capable, and once you do, it's going to enliven your life and help you in so many ways, and especially in your career. Your career has been highlighted here this whole reading, whatever that is for you. And remember, Six of Wands is at the bottom of the deck here as your hidden energy, and this is about being successful and getting recognition from your peers, your co-workers. So that's pretty awesome. So yeah, that concludes your Celtic Cross. Let's see what else. What other messages for Virgo? I'm going to get from this oracle for you. Show me for Virgo. So you've got celebration, harmony, peace, joy, togetherness. Celebrate love with simple acts of kindness and give with an open heart, expecting nothing in return. And then you've got twin flame, souls maturing separately to bring deeper wisdom upon reunion. Growing in parallel dimensions destined to intersect again. Evolving separately and becoming whole individually. So those messages, take them as they resonate. Bottom of the deck here is this gift, and I just talked to you about that with the Six of Pentacles, about how you're going to be getting a gift. Embrace your uniqueness and offer it as a special gift to the world. Cherish yourself, recognize your inner beauty, and embrace your worth. Instead of seeing you as the gift you are, I doubted your value, and it created a rift between us. I wished I had seen your worth sooner. That's just on the card. So, for some of you, there's going to be a union that is coming back online for you with this twin flame energy once you complete this resurgence into your divinity, into the quiet. There's like a saying that I really love, and it says, when you speak, it's silent, and when you're silent, it speaks. That's about having our minds be able to disconnect from modern screens and technology and just life in general, and we're able to quiet those constant thoughts, and that's where all the beauty lies, because you get so many solutions in that span where there's no words, no talking. That's when a lot of the cosmic downloads are able to come in for you. Show me for Virgo. Okay. Full moon in Cancer has come out for you, and it says, let your fears dissolve. Let your fears dissolve. And huge moon, right? And moon is all about our intuition, our connection to the divine feminine, which is the more softer full moon in Cancer side to life. So what it says here in the guidebook about this is, fear and neediness may now be at play. Fear is debilitating, while neediness isn't usually very attractive. Acting out of fear is a risky response. So if you dwell on your insecurities, what you'll manifest is an extension of those insecurities. The reason why we should face our fears is that in doing so, they often simply dissolve. If we don't face them, they can influence us to act in ways we otherwise wouldn't, which means we can end up manifesting the very thing we were hoping to avoid. To see off the fear that's in you, face it right now. Find a balance between Cancer's oversensitivity and Capricorn's coolness. Face Facing your fears and working out where they came from will point you in the right direction and get you into the right mindset. It says, find a comfortable position and relax with your eyes closed. Call in Selene, the goddess of the moon, to guide you. Imagine Selene, is it Selene? Yeah. Imagine Selene's energy as a silver beam bathing your entire body. Ask her to guide you as you live in tune with the moon. And an affirmation here is, I completely love and accept myself as I am. The full moon in Cancer takes place when the sun is in Capricorn and the full moon is in Cancer. Okay. All right, let's get a high vibe message for Virgo. List of love. Write a list of all the people who deeply love you. Think of all the people who deeply love you and feel that love. So that'll help you in times of having lower frequencies or feeling. It's a deck that talks about how to raise your vibration, obviously high vibe, right? So it says hot bath. Water is a vibration changer. It calms your nerves and grounds your energy. Soak in a hot bath. Throw in some Epsom salt to release toxins in the body. If you don't have a tub or lack the time, then imagine soaking in the tub. Your mind is powerful. So these are the messages I have for you, Virgo, at this time. I hope that they resonated. I hope that it helped. Take care.